Hello and welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? This time we are taking a look at Blood Waves, which recently released on Xbox Series X as well as PS5 sometime after the original release on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. This is a third-person zombie shooter with horde and tower defense mechanics built into one. The premise of the game is simple. You survive waves of enemy in a horde-like styled mode while trying to rack up high scores. Unfortunately for players, the premise is as shallow as it sounds. You start each run with a basic weapon, no power-ups. As you progress through the waves, you amass money for weapons, traps, and ammo, as well as upgrade points for perks and weapon upgrades. Each wave is slow and no variety, and enemy AI that is easily manipulated. Run in a circle around the map while slowly picking off the AI. The zombies cannot keep up while they will not outsmart you. Enemy types will begin to vary as you get later in the rounds, but I did not see much of a difficulty spike as I went through. Most, if not all, of my deaths came from carelessness when trying to just make the rounds end faster. Upgrades are very useful, but it felt grindy to get meaningful upgrades. I did not feel like I could stack upgrades quickly and create a well built base or a well rounded character. As I got farther and farther through the waves, it made it feel more and more like a slog. There are plenty of interesting traps at your disposal, like turrets or barricades, but money did not stack quickly enough in earlier rounds to put together any sort of fun or meaningful combos. I felt required to choose between ammo and being able to survive on a round to round basis, or putting down traps and balancing that limited resources didn't feel challenging, it felt limiting. I suppose this adds a layer of replayability, as each run you can try different strategies and upgrades, but it didn't do much for me. Outside of this one mode, there's nothing else to the game. No multiplayer, no story mode, no alternative modes. It is very shallow and feels more of a spin-off mode or a demo for a full game. It is not very expensive, so for the price point, could you find some sort of enjoyment? Sure, maybe. If you're into tower defense or third-person shooting horde modes, you might have something here, but otherwise, I would look elsewhere. That wraps up this episode of Is It Worth It? If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe for future content. Thank you.